to whoever is watching this video. It's Hi Rhino here, and this is my settlement for Fallout 4. Huge fan of the Fallout series. I've played most of their games minus the early 3D top-down isometric games, but Fallout 4 I love. Didn't think I'd get into the settlement building aspect of the game, but I don't know, it really intrigued me. So anyways, this is on the PlayStation 4, completed, it's taken me quite a while, but completed July of 2016, off and on for since the game came out, but no mods. This is definitely glitched, though. I glitched to get a ton of materials because I had this grand vision, as you can see before me. So I had to make this video a lot earlier than I wanted to, because apparently there are a bunch of bugs in this game, and things start falling through shelves. So I've got to take this video while I put everything nice and neat. So there's not going to be any settlers, there's not going to be any trade going on, but I'll put future videos up highlighting certain areas as they become functional and fully operational. But for the most part, my settlement's probably 95% complete, and let's take a tour. So this is where I fast travel. Well, right here. So whenever I come to Spectacle Island, that's where this settlement is located. You may not notice it because I've hidden a lot of the previous structures. That hides the old burnt down house. But anyways, let's go with it. This is the center of town. Obviously, you can see this is where barter trade will happen. It's just supposed to be an open air market. Funny thing is I've built most of this whole settlement over at least a couple times due to some faulty saves. But this thing remained mostly intact every time I built it. My boy Andy, named the pub after him. Obviously he likes to get fucked up. But let's go into the pub real quick because we're right here. So just some chill, low light areas. See, in a couple days all these bottles and chems, they'll be on the ground. I'll have to pick them up. They might not even be a part of the finished settlement, but I spent a lot of time putting them down. Why is this not playing? Come on, let's put some music on. That's right. Let's get some tunes. No? No? Alright. Maybe I took the music out. While that's waiting, just a good old happening place to chill, hang out with your buds, and drink some alcohol. Let's go upstairs. It's pretty cool upstairs. There we go. Got some music going. Alright, a little awkward, but I'm at the furthest most edge of the map, so got some pool tables, still got to add some pool balls, but I know those will end up on the ground as well when people are running around and swiping their hands all over the place. But yeah, just good old-fashioned pub. It took a good bit of time, but as you can see, there are things that took a lot longer. So this big-ass building serves no real purpose other than to hide a disgustingly unremovable, burnt-down house. So we got a sweet little park. You can hang out, chill on the bench, smoke a stove, whatever. I got a brother named Patrick, and we enjoy our fair share of guns. So you'll see what I mean. So all the ammo used to be in the shelving. They got stacked on top of each other as they fell. It's hilarious. And I lost a ripper through the floorboard. Actually, I'll have to go get. But these won't come off, hopefully. I don't know. I ran into some new problems with the contraptions workshop that I'll show you later, and this was a part of the contraptions workshop. So rocking the mini nuke, got some flamers, some other heavy weapons, same side, same thing. If you want to get some ammo at Patty's Pistols and More, get your ass on the ground. These highlight the melee weapons. Let's go upstairs. Some more of that, you know, rocking the minigun, and got some armor. And if you feel like testing it out, sniper style, see how the weapon suits you on, you know, your fellow settlers, that's your prerogative. Now let's move our way over this way. There's a lot of plants in my settlement, as you can see, so we keep the gardener close to our heart, right in the middle of town. Let him do his thing. We'll touch up on the dining area. You can see, that's another thing I don't like about the settlement aspect, is I can see natural structures across the island. I can't see rhino built structures all the way across the island. So having a huge tower, trying to get a good look at everything, it might work on the small settlements, but on the bigger ones, not so well. I'll do a dry run during the day too, so you can see this all in all its full glory. But this is just an outdoor seafood market. You know, peeps got to get some fish, and accordingly, got a dock. Love when the game freezes a little bit. So rocking the dock, that way, you know, our little shrimpers can get out there, do their job, bring home some prawns, some lobster, and some whatever those things are. Those things look like they've been dead a while. And they look like a mix of different type of fish. So that's the old dock. And after I show you the dining area, I'll show you my secret room. There's a problem building the settlements, is your settlers get everywhere. I found a nifty way around that, and I did test it earlier. So this one's a little unfinished, but you know, this is where they can hang out, chill, come over here, grill them something if they don't want to. If they want a little bit of cover. See, it's raining right now. Be a nice place to cook some fish from the market. But you know, gotta have free water for the peeps, because I'm not a dictator. I'm not, you know, no Stalin. Get my people some water. Alright, so I'll show you my area. This is where I stash all my stuff, where I lay my head at night. So, boom. This is definitely not an employee entrance, that's for sure. It's a little bit of a hassle. I'm in power armor, so that's how I build the settlement. So, come in. Got to put some power armor there. That's my scuba area. Just kidding. And this is where I stash all my goodness. That's a sneak peek. It's a sneak peek. I've got many of those, and that's how I built my settlement. Got to keep all the specials special. At this point, I don't even need the crafting machines, the workbenches, because I just don't need it. But I will need me a baked blowfly. So yeah, come upstairs. Got the magazines, got the bobbleheads. So I played this game before I did this version, and this version was complete upon the settlement build. So I played only enough quest to literally get all the picket fences, so that way I could build the settlement in its entirety. So obviously no bobbleheads. I really have done zero quest mostly. This is where I pack everything when I am out questing, so it's separate from all the bullshit down there. This is the armor I wear, the guns I use, all that good stuff. And this is what I'm going to put on all my settlers. Yes, I have beaten all those, for your records, and apparently I didn't save it when I had them lined up there. It's all good. So you got to wake up, take a shower. This thing takes care of all your radiation, zaps it immediately. It's not even like you know, old school Fallout 3 or 4 where you eat some food or take a stim pack and it slowly regenerates. No, it takes away all your radiation pretty immediately. Is that a pool ball? And a pool cue. Perfect. Perfect. Now we're ready to record. Alright, yeah, it's my place. Bitch. So, I can either exit. If I'm wearing the right type of power armor, I can just fly up and end up over this fish market. Just pop out like Superman. Or I can just go back up this way, and this is the way I want to go right now. Which, I feel pretty stupid right now. So back through the dining area, this should be roaming with people, because you give out free water in the wasteland. Bitches come crawling. This obviously points you to town, in case you don't know where the flashing lights are. This is a condo. This is for my elite peeps. This is, you know, I don't have a bank, but your banker. He chills here. He comes in, grabs himself a Nuka-Cola, takes a dump, watches a little TV, grills himself a fish from the market, and then says, screw it, I'm sleeping. I don't sleep in this because I can't keep that safe. I can't keep it safe. There's a lot of work that went into this settlement. I'm just saying, you're going to notice a lot of work went into this and a lot of resources. You know the glitch where you can drop a bunch of weapons on the ground and store them in the workshop, and it will decrease your settlement size because obviously you have a max settlement size. I had to do that probably a dozen and a half times easily. You know, it's just the fine grain details that make it come to life. So this is where we start getting into some of the cooler shit. Obviously downtown, that looked pretty epic. It was big. Not the half of it. Probably not even the third of it. So I went ahead. You can obviously see my defense towers. The defense towers are all over the place. I've got like 1,000 defense. I've got a lot more than that power. But yeah, there she blows. It's about 1,600 light panels. A lot of work. It's not a fuck you to Bethesda. It's a fuck you to the various bugs that are in Fallout 4 that keep my settlement from being perfect for you guys when you watch this. But it is also pretty sweet. And it is my island spectacle. You are correct. So this is where my elites party. The pub over there, Andy's pub, it's for the common folk. It's for the indentured servants. But the high-end class folk, your baker, he's not high class, but this is where they party. This is where they get their booze on. Now, I will show you the inside, and it's a shame, and I'll show you the glitch. This elevator, even though I'd love for it to come down to floor number 1 and take me up to floor number 4, buttons, gone. You're not going to be able to see them, at least in here, but also another reason why I'm wearing the jetpack. It's the way I got to get up. For now. For now, that is. This isn't the right video for you guys, but it's the right video right now. So, where are those buttons at? Oh. Oh. Those buttons. Doing me real good. Anyways, it's literally 4 more stories of this exact scene. So you come out, you're like, hey, listen, I just closed some mutual bonds. I'm gonna come. Thank goodness the booze and the drugs are still where they're supposed to be at. But, yeah. A degenerate's paradise right here, up here. For real. I mean, it says so itself. Drugs. We got them. Cuban cigars. Actually,